everyone. As you can see, we have another Star Wars The Black Series figure in front of us. This time it is the Walmart exclusive Mandalorian Loyalist. I've been trying to get my hands on this figure since I can't even tell you when. Basically, as soon as this dropped, I went ahead and put in my pre-order, and it's how many months later? And the other 3 figures still haven't shipped yet. So if you were able to get your hands on the figures before I could, kudos to you. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take a closer look at the Mandalorian Loyalist. I've been waiting a long time to get my hands on it, so I'm excited to take a closer look. As with probably many of you, Mandalorians have a special place in my heart. So that's why I was really excited to get this figure, and hopefully I'll be able to get the other ones as well. They're supposedly going to ship, but who knows? It just says delayed on the Walmart website. Anyway, so what we're going to do today, I'm done rambling. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the outside the box. We're going to go ahead and unbox the Mandalorian here. And then what we're going to do is take a look at his articulation, take some photos, and go from there. So to start off with, let's go ahead and take a look at the outside of the box, like I said. And it is the new box style, and it is part of the Star Wars The Clone Wars. So as you can see, we've got the Mandalorian Loyalist here. It looks like he's got a jetpack, and he's got 2 blasters or sidearms there as well. And we've got Mandalorian Loyalist there, and it is Foxtrot 0015. Off to the side here, we've got the Loyalist in his... what will be in the big mural there. Sorry about that. And then we've got the Mandalorian Loyalist here. When Darth Maul betrayed and defeated Pre Vizsla, Death Watch splintered into 2 groups. Those who wanted to embrace Mandalore's warrior heritage remained loyal to Maul. All right. So let's go ahead and turn it again. We've got the yellow stripe, and we've got our figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure here. As we do, we go from the bottom because we only have to worry about 1 piece of tape as opposed to the 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have at the top there. It's just a lot easier. Go ahead and take this out. Take that off. Don't need these. Got the figure there. Sidearm 1. Sidearm 2, and then, last but not least, here we go. All right, so let me go ahead and get things cleaned up, and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, we've got the figure out, but what I thought would be good too is to take a closer look at him compared to Jango Fett as well, since he is a very similar looking figure. That way we can take a look at, maybe some of the arm pieces here, the jetpack, see if they're interchangeable and that sort of thing as well. So speaking of the jetpack, let's take a closer look at it. It's super cool. I do like the grayish color with the red and the silver as well. I definitely like that look. And taking a look at the back here, it definitely looks like it could be interchangeable with Jango's, and we'll definitely be taking a closer look at that. The blasters here, I like the color of the blasters, but they are kind of plain. That being said, the Mandalorian blasters, for the most part, typically were looking kind of plain, so I don't know what they would have done, so I'm not going to fault them for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. We've got head movement all the way down, all the way up. We have a little bit of back and forth movement. We got a little bit of twist. I believe this is on a ball joint. Let's go ahead and start something early. It does not look like there's a head underneath here, and that is definitely the case. So we don't have to worry about any faces on this Mandalorian. So unlike the Jango Fett over there, we don't have access to that. So arms, not quite 90. Probably going to want to be careful trying to get the elbows any further, just because of these lines here. That looks like that's about as far as it's going to go. So almost 90 as well, I should say. Yeah. Anyways, so at the upper arm, we don't really have any movement, but above the elbow, we do have movement. And then on this hand, we do have a left-right. It's pretty good defined area there. And then on this one, we have a left-right as well. Then at the body, we've got a good twist. Not really getting that much motion. Looks like this belt is not attached anywhere. That's interesting. Looks like, yeah, doesn't look like it's attached. The legs, we've got some good movement. We're able to do turns there. The holster is attached to the leg, but it's on the bottom half of the leg, so that's why it's able to turn. So that's good. The knees are, looks like they're double jointed. There we go. Took a little finagling, but it is double jointed. Ugh, that is a stiff knee. And then the legs, they look pretty normal. As far as the coloration is concerned, I mean, yeah, pretty cool. I like the metallic weathering on that, and you got that in some other places as well, down on the boot, on the cod piece, even on the helmet in some places as well. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. Holsters, that seems to fit. That one was a little tight. I don't know, maybe it was just the angle I was using. But yeah, holsters work. Backpack seems to go, or jetpack, I should say. I did that in the last video too. Wow. That goes on really nicely. So let's go ahead and try taking that off. And we'll take a look at this guy, see if that fits. That definitely fits as well. So jetpacks are interchangeable. If you take a look, they look almost exactly the same. Unlike the new Mandalorians, which have holes in the bottom, so you're actually able to put flames and whatnot to them as well. So let's go ahead and put the helmet back on. Take a closer look. Maybe some of the differences between them and the similarities. I think there's more similarities than differences. I do like the fact that, you know, the holsters are different. Let's go ahead and put that jetpack back on. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, these are practically the same molds. You know, there's some small differences here and there, but they are very similar. And no dent. All right, so let's go ahead and take some pictures. If you have any questions about either one of these figures, feel free to ask down below. If you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and take some pictures. All right, so that was a closer look at the Mandalorian Loyalist. There are definitely some similarities between him and Jango Fett, and I would imagine some of the other Mandalorians as well. So yeah, I really like the figure. I think he's got some good range of motion, especially since the holsters are not like attached to the belt. There was a little bit of limitation in the arm area, so I couldn't do some cool poses that I was looking for with the guns akimbo. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good figure. I think he's a good add to the collection, especially with the upcoming Star Wars The Clone Wars series that they've got releasing. Hopefully, I'll get the other 3 figures that I have on back order with Walmart. That way I can take a closer look at them. But overall, I really like the figure. If you're able to get your hands on him, I definitely recommend doing so. He's definitely a figure that you could customize as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that if I can get my hands on any others as well. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. There's my thumb. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask down below. If you like this figure, do you like the Star Wars The Black Series, you like Star Wars in general, you like going to theme parks, you like electronics, you like video games, anything like that, anything a professional geek might find interesting, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. We do lots of things on the channel that you might like if you consider yourself a professional geek. And with that, have a great day.